BC, I did first came to US. You know, they have these people coming and go, this cow is ready. We give it to you free, pay something, maybe 5,000 naira.
Jesus.
Cows given by German government, German brown cows. That was the end of. Do you think that government will look in that direction?
For where?
Because they also have their files. They have their files, they have the reports.
Yeah.
They will never do that without the knowledge of the German embassy.
Yeah.
German embassy will be writing reports. The cows you gave to Nigeria, they ended up in the reports of the senior officials. The same thing happened in the world. Administrator will take his own. They want to do the wedding of administrators. They will end up in Onisha, saying they will do. So the same thing. I guess it's a housing estate. When you are doing housing estate, why didn't you carry it and go somewhere in Ekpe or Ikorodu? When they were turning this place to Kolapa Ishola Estate, why did you carry all the equipment there? I used to go there to train as a student. They had equipment. Why did you carry all those equipment? Carry it to Barapa.
Okay.
Or Lalate.
Yeah.
I said, we are relocating, not this. Yes. We are relocating this cattle, everything to Lanlate. And you say we have scarcity. Fulani have come. Fulani will continue to come now. When you don't have your own search, if you have your own, the cows that Fulani people are driving, do they own them? So those idiots with those guns, can they own the leg of a cow? And yet, in Ibadan today, we slaughter 600 cows. Daily, that's what you eat. Go to all those abattoirs in Ibadan. We slaughter. Go to the one in Oyo. Oyo abattoirs slaughter almost about 200 every day. All over Ibadan here, our cows slaughter 600 cows. Who owns them? If you are paying averagely 500,000 naira per cow, and you are slaughtering 600. That means we are paying 300 million naira daily on those cows. Does the money go into the pocket of any Yoruba man? Maybe. And these people that own that money, they are there in Niger. They are not in Nigeria. They are there in Niger. They are there in Chad. And the money goes there. They use the money to buy arms and continue to fund the Boko Haram. So why don't you set up our own ranches, own those animals, breed them, and if you have to suffer food shortage, meat, let's eat something for 1 year to put all of these things in place. You say only people that you believe in can bring in our cows. So instead of taking 300, 600 a day, sorry Ibadan, you can only slaughter 300 cows a day. We are protecting our stock. At worst, people will go to fish.
But are people ready for that?
People go to, but if you don't, okay, are you ready for that? How much are you buying petrol now? Are you ready for it? When Tinubu took petrol price from about 185 naira or something like that, the day he was inaugurated, 2 days, the day after, he came 360. 400, 500. Today is now 1,300. I went to Jabojesha just last Thursday. To and fro was 120,000 naira petrol. So you say our people ready to take it. Why would they take it? Is that not better to take than have your own brother, your own child slaughtered like a ram, really, by kidnappers? Who should not even have been allowed into our environment at all in the first instance.
Exactly.
I went on a lot of road, whatever road. I wanted to buy corn on the road, and I saw these 3 people with cattle. One of them had a gun. I told my driver, continue, no more corn, no more. So we have to face reality. If you don't want food shortage, let us go inwards, help our own people. The man in Shaki will not go to farm if the Fulani are going to abduct him. That is the bottom line.
All right. So how do we get down with all the situation now? How do we get more people, to, especially young graduates, to go into animal agriculture as a viable business?
Yes, you can. We can. You see, government must face reality that there is no way to encourage people without setting up some schemes. You see, I'm not so happy when I just see the government say, I'm going to spend 60 billion to go and do a government house. I'm going to spend 20 billion. They are good. But also take 2-3 billion and say, look, I will have a scheme for you young ones. We know that they may not be able to pay back, but they will start something. Those of you come with a profit, we will supply you with it. This is the money I give you. Each person will get 5 million, but we won't give you as cash. But 5 million, we will buy the day of chicks for you. We'll pay for it. You pay for that. We'll be monitoring you. That's how the essential workers were doing in those days. By the time, let me tell you something, if you support 100, failure rate may not be more than 25. Even if it's only 50, at the end of the day, that succeed, and you know that 50 failed, you write off that. They know they can't come back again for more support. But the 50 that succeeded, they will continue to help. You must break, government is ready to throw money away. If they don't, okay, suppose this kidnapper call the governor and say, look, we will release everybody, give us 2 billion. Everybody will say, pay the 2 billion.
Pay, yeah.
Yes. Sure. Yoruba will say, they can't lay Eleorono, Kadofa Obadiah. Then I will call the governor, good job, Excellency. Let me proceed for you. Yes. Let me proceed. That's 2 billion, pay them. Let these people be reunited with their families. Then you cannot start pursuing them to anywhere. But pay this money and let these people go home. But that 2 billion, if you had used it to support our young ones, it would not have been used as a ransom to these people. So we must be ready to throw money away to help, not be throwing money away to rescue, to pay money to ransom.
Thank you, Prof. Well, food for thought, because I'm also thinking about a lot of things. How, even as individuals, how can you impact your neighbors, people around you? Because we have them all around. People are not working. Are there things we can do?
Yeah, that is where government comes in, because how much money do you have personally? How much do I have personally? But government has the resources. I can assure you this. Government has the resources. It's only priorities. It's only applying the resources, appropriately. And at times, when government does certain things, externalize it. Let people, like the other day I saw this guy, Dr. Debo Akonde. Okay. And I said to him, I said, look, Debo, you are doing very well in certain aspects. But nobody hears, nobody knows what you are doing. If you talk about it, if you promote it, some people will come and give you additional ideas.
Exactly.
Somebody will say, this thing you are doing is only touching ABC area. Add to it, and you can get further. You can go further than you are now. Because knowledge is not limited to one person, one individual. And he said, that probably the second person that has told him that he's not talking about what he's doing. So I said, you need to talk about what you are doing.
Exactly.
By talking about what you are doing, you will see, if 4 people talk to you about it, perhaps 1. For instance, there is a National Education Loans Fund. The MD, or Mr. Akinswaya, is the MD. He calls me regularly. He will say, we've disbursed money here, and blah, blah. And this, he say, Prof, what do you suggest that we can still do more? When he's saying, he has a lot of WhatsApp platforms he created. He put me on all of those platforms, and I see each platform has about 400, 500 people, and I see that people proffer advice, meaningful advice. That's in the day I said, look, you know what? Let's look at disbursements in the south, disbursement in the north. North is like about 70% ahead of us. I said, let us roll town hall meetings, you know, things like that. If you don't talk about what you are doing, people like you, they will not be able to make contributions. One thing I keep saying is that when I was chairman of SUBEB, and I'm being very, very honest, some of our very successful ideas came from people around me, not directly from me. We will sit down together. But because they say that I'm ready to open up to listen, we did adopt a school that was fantastic. I did not coin adopt a school. One of our directors, in course, told me, was the one who coined. I was saying, I saw adopt a street in America. See you. I was showing it to them. And he said, Bob, let's run this as adopt a school now. They work it. Okay, let's see. Work it out. Bring it, let me see. He worked it out. He is not known for adopt a school today. I'm the one that is known. But when we are running it, I said, you are the chairman of the implementation because you brought the idea. He got to a stage that when I'm going for a meeting in the governor's office, he said, Mr. Dr. School is coming. They won't say, are you getting it now? But he brought that idea up. It was his idea. But I claim the glory because I'm the head. If he had failed, they would say he can fail. They would say yes. And when we were going to launch it, I brought Afe Babalola. He was the chairman of the launching. Are you getting it? When we were doing school marshals, they said, look, I want people to be able to go to school at any time and inspect any school so that teachers will know that government is interested. They are not going there to say, can the teacher? Is there any problem you have? So I went to Yagoku. I called Baba. I put the uniform of a doctor, school marshal on Baba is 90-something now. Only Baba free. And you don't want to relax. Put this in us, walk your any school around that Yagoku area. There will be the whole place will run upside down. Baba is here. But it will help. I don't know if they will say, Baba, you need to think that they cannot approach government with. If they tell someone like Baba can call the governor. Sure. I was in this school yesterday, and this is what, because they are coming to Chairman SUBEB. That is how things, should be done. Engage communities at high level. And, you will be able to make progress. The moment people don't have any means of approaching you, find a means through which they can approach you.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, well, we're still talking about, a man with many parts, different caps. I want us to look at the issue of the rising insecurity. You have mentioned it. Kidnappings of students and teachers that recently took place in Oyo State. What do you think should be the solution to this? Because it's like it has now come to stay with us. Initially we were thinking, well, it's the northeast, there is the north, that's been affected. Now, suddenly, Kwara State, now Oyo State. So,
I'm very sorry about that. Everybody has been predicting this thing.
Yes.
It is not a new thing. If you call the market woman, they will say, hey, insecurity. So we all know that we have a crisis. The only thing is government needs to deploy IT. It is not a question of let's have informants in Congo. America has about 11,000 satellites in low orbit. Orbit is very, so 11,000. No. Russia has about maybe 7,000. China, Nigeria could not even manage to get 2 satellites into orbit. They will even be managed by China. Why? Because of corruption. When we have this issue, go to countries that can help you. If it is America, sir, Mr. Trump, what can we do? We tell you. They will say, oh, for Nigeria, we can, okay, in Nigeria, we are not in too much of a crisis. We will help you. Maybe you'll pay it over time. Maybe $2 billion. Fine. will help you deploy 10 satellites. Real time, they will see all of these people. Real time, they will see everything. And they will be able to say, look, we are going to inject personnel here. If a single American had been involved among those people kidnapped, they would have gone there to pick that single American out.
Yeah.
Their satellite will pick it. You see the soldier that was shot down in Iran, they picked it on hand. You need to spend money to buy resource, not be looting the treasury. And I pity state government. I pity government. It doesn't have power over police.
Sure. Yeah.
Or even over DSS. But the Bible says, Allah Tishilomo Atishare. Deploy IT now. If you need to collaborate, even you need to rent, go outside of your state. Get a link through the American Commission, American Embassy. Get a link. Take permission of Mr. President. You cannot say no when you know this is happening. I need a link to Elon Musk. We need your satellite to help us map out of your state. You are taking a lot of, every month from Nigeria, Elon Musk makes like minimum about $3-4 million now. From Nigeria alone. So why can't we tell Elon Musk, we need your satellite to help us, so that we can be able to generate even more money for you. People that way they will have identified them. But you will need to get federal government to support, not financially, because it's government that can kill or support such idea depending on the political motive behind it. And when you're going to do it, cry out. This is not politics. This is the life of my people. No security, there is no life. Okay, let me tell you this. Lautech invited me to come and examine a candidate in a commercial. I said, you have to come to carry me, take me there and bring me back. They did that because I want to sit there. And when I was going, I wore something casual. They would think it's a professor. I don't even like a farmer.
Nigeria also
now we will do it by Zoom. I said, I won't come home. I said, I won't come home. My family cannot pay the ransom. You know. Honest. Yes, it is. That is the level of insecurity that we have, and it's something that we can tackle. Don't let us play politics with it. Shima Kinde should know that it is not a question of politics anymore. It's the life of people in your state. So, Mr. President, forget that. I don't want to be president, or you are president. No. We want to rescue. Take people that can give you. My own advice on Elon Musk is just for me. It may even be the most inappropriate thing. Are you getting it? Yes. Because I'm not an actor in this thing. I want to need to take before they butcher somebody else again. And don't cry out. This is what we need to do. Mr. President, I need these powers, this facility. Provide it for me, or let me pay for it. I want my people out. And then take steps. The whole of all the local governments outside Ibadan ban Okadas completely. Completely. For now. Put a 3 months ban on anything Okada. Put a 3 months ban on anything grazing outside. Ban it completely. And say, look, anybody that is found with two on the street, we will destroy it. You see, we're like this man that is a madman in America, they call him a man, Mr. Trump. The man is putting sense in the head of people. Now know that until this man goes, let us behave.
Yeah.
They are counting the days that Trump will go.
Go.
Because whatever he says he will do. One lady was coming, you know her, Christian Amanpo, on CNN.
Yeah.
He said, one thing I've learned about Trump was anything he says he will do, believe that he will do it.
Yeah. So you should have that kind of determination.
Yes, he said, believe that he will do it. He said that is the reason why that she doesn't want to have anything to do with Trump. Because you know that once you fall on his wrong side, and he said, I'm going to do this to him, he will do it. So let us take a bold step.
All right, sir.
Yes, that is mine.
Thank you so very much, sir. Well, I wish we could just go on and on like that. Was
everything that has a beginning. Everything that has a beginning
must surely have an end. Yeah. So I want to thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
I've enjoyed every bit of it.
And I've enjoyed.
And I just pray that we as individuals, you know, even as government, we take all the advice that we have dished out today. And I pray for a better society, a better Nigeria, where people can sleep with their eyes closed. No fear, no insecurity. I pray that time come and it shall be so by the special grace of God. So thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure having you on the program. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm happy.
Well, I want to thank you so very much, sir, for being part of the program for today. I've enjoyed every bit of it.
I enjoyed it more than you did.
You just kept me laughing and laughing all over. I've enjoyed it. Thank you very much, sir, for being a guest on the program for today. And I'm sure when next we invite you, it's going to our invitation.
No problems.
Yes,
You're always welcome here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm sure you have enjoyed every bit of it. I've enjoyed it. And if